TK, Bar doesn't do smog checks. How about they do unconstitutional, violate your Fourth Amendment, should get sued in federal court smog checks? Because they do, and we're going to show it to you today. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. You guys know I do read the comments, right? So I see all these comments. Hey, Bar just is over mechanic shops and making sure consumers don't get screwed, yada, yada, yada. Yet at the same time, they're actively screwing citizens of the state of California every day with these unconstitutional smog checkpoints. Somebody sent this to me, and I literally could not believe it. I believe it was an email. They sent me this email, and I couldn't believe it. Like, no way are they doing this. And I saw that they had somebody there from the California Highway Patrol. So that's what they do to kind of give it kind of a color of law look, to try to make it look like it's mandatory. And let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to put some images up here while I'm talking. And you can see these checkpoints, right? They look like a sobriety checkpoint, which I got to be honest. And I know what some of you California tree hugging dumbasses are going to say in my comments. You're going to say, oh, the Supreme Court's already ruled on checkpoints, sobriety checkpoints. Correct. Newsflash, even if you go through a sobriety checkpoint, you don't have to answer any questions. There's this whole thing called the United States Constitution. I don't know if you understand that, but you can refuse to answer. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything. You have a Fifth Amendment right. You also have a Fourth Amendment right. And these smog checks, even in their own terms and conditions on Bar's website, say they are voluntary. So if you do live in the state of California and you happen to run up on one of these random ass smog checkpoints, just say no thank you and keep driving. You do not have to stop. You do not have to stay. You can just be like, no thank you, I'm good. I know it's voluntary, I'm gonna decline, and drive away. If they try to say that you can't leave, then you ask them two very pointed questions. Cool, so am I being detained? Is this a traffic stop? Am I being detained? What is your reasonable, articulable suspicion for detaining me? That's it. If they can't answer that, have a nice day. Let the CHP officer leave that checkpoint and pull you over if that's what they really want to do. And then they have to create an incident report number. And then, I mean, I know a lot of people aren't like this, but then you can file a lawsuit. Now, I know somebody else said, TK, you got to be careful, man. You're mentioning carb and bar and stuff. Here, I don't live in California. They can't bother me. They can't bother me. And I'm a defense contractor. I work in the Department of Defense. So good luck with trying to harass me. Wouldn't go well for them. Anyways, I just saw this video, and I'm going to link this video in the links in the description down below, and you can go see how they're doing these checkpoints in real time. And shout out to, and I know a lot of people don't like these people. Yes, I know some of these First Amendment auditors and stuff could be a royal pain in the ass. I understand that, but you also have to understand this: these guys are going out and basically educating law enforcement and other people as to your rights. Most of these law enforcement officers that are out here working don't even know what they can do under the Fourth Amendment. You tell them, I'm invoking my right to remain silent, they'll keep asking you questions. There's a very uneducated citizenry right now, would be the best way for me to put it. And while I can understand some people in the comments saying that these guys are a pain in the ass and they're just looking for a problem or they're just doing it for views, I understand that. But what they also do is necessary. It definitely does make a difference for you, for me, and for other Americans, because it does educate some of these dummies. And in some cases, when they do take it too far, yes, those people do get paid. They sue. And the states, and the cities learn valuable lessons because that takes money out of their budget. And then they have to train people to try to make sure that that doesn't happen anymore. Sucks that it takes that, but you can't just nilly-willy give up your constitutional rights. You know what I'm saying? And seeing what's going on right now with these bar smog checkpoints, wholly unconstitutional. Just, it's flat out illegal. So I am hoping, and I'll tell you what else I did. I sent a long email over it. Now I know Pam Bondi probably the Attorney General has a ton of stuff on her plate as it is, but I addressed it to her and or anybody in their office that wants to do it, because I know that the Attorney General is going after states, cities, and other places that are violating constitutional rights right now, and using extrajudicial processes. So this is one of those things that I think falls under what the administration wants in terms of emissions and what they're doing with their EPA. And I think the Department of Justice may be digging into these unconstitutional checkpoints and, violation of civil rights in terms of citizens' Fourth Amendment rights is a much needed thing to happen. But anyways, link in the description down below if you want to go see the video where the guy's literally going in on these people. I loved it. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hear that, Freedom? I bet you there's no emissions on that. Yeah, I'm out here at Nellis. I'm looking to see if it's one of the Raptors or something else so I could show it to you, but they're not coming above the flight line. Anywho's, till next time, stay petty, my friends.